Well, Hall of Fame, when I hear Hall of Fame, first of all, the perception from other people and the distinction that others see. Now when they see me, I always got pretty much recognized, but now people coming up and reminding me about the pleasurable times they had in the moments when they saw me play. And then just about the common word that I get is you're so deserving of it. And that's truly one of the biggest honors when the fans of the game and your former coaches, when they make those kind of statements to you. I don't know if it will define me. It certainly will. It will speak to my life purpose. And my life purpose is to help people go to the grave empty instead of full. So many go with a lot of their potential unfulfilled. And when this distinction all of a sudden now is actualized, and to know that in this sport, the 14 years that I played, it culminates with 46 members of a committee remembering how I played the game, and then being willing to vote 80% in that room and say that this guy is worthy of being one of the best to ever play the game. And when I've heard some other Hall of Famers talk about distinction, I would hear them tell me, they said, when you're in the Hall of Fame, one of the things it's said to the general public, it is implied, we cannot write the history of the National Football League or professional football without your name being included in it. So as it relates to defining moments, it is, as I said, a signature, hopefully, to the God that I serve, that while playing football, I did it to the best I could as an honor to him. I didn't mention Canton or the Hall of Fame. What I did write specifically in my goals were to be one of the best cornerbacks to ever play in the National Football League. And from there, it led me to contact Hall of Famers, guys that were already Hall of Fame defensive backs. I would pay my own money to go see them, ask them questions, call them up, even my contemporaries that were already playing, all pro guys. And one of my biggest mentors that played a huge part in me becoming the player I became was Gil Byrd. Gil Byrd was an all-pro safety 10 years ahead of me. And my wife Tracy and I would go spend time with him in Maryland. And all we would do is he taught me how to play the game of football as an all-pro corner and how to think like a Pro Bowl cornerback. Well, the only challenge when you talk about pick sixes, interceptions, is we don't talk about postseason, because the ones that I remember the most were in the postseason. Two against Brett Favre in a divisional playoff game where we beat the Packers as a Ram, and then the one playoff opportunity I had with the Arizona Cardinals against Troy Aikman, matched up against Hall of Famer Michael Irvin the entire game. So those are 4 interceptions that come to mind. When I get the question about returning interceptions for touchdowns, people ask, what was it like to run back 2 interceptions, Brett Favre interceptions for touchdowns? And I always comment back to them, it was a lot like practice, because every interception in practice that I caught, I ran full speed to the end zone. So all Sunday was more people seeing me do what I do 6 days a week. Without a doubt, the one trait or quality that I take from playing a game of football is the ability to overcome a bad play. As a cornerback, regardless of how good you are, there will be times when a receiver will score a touchdown. So 2 things I had to immediately learn. Number 1 was have selective amnesia, and then the other is to totally forget about what happened, good or bad, in the prior play, and be in the moment, which has significantly helped me as a person in life, and also as a Christian, with being able to ask for forgiveness, sincerely receive it, and go on to attempt in life to have a better play today.